in just a few minutes. See everybody once the ladies are out on the ice. Teams are standing in the doors. We are just waiting for the go-ahead to come out onto the ice. Referee should be coming out here shortly and letting everybody on. And the teams are coming out onto the ice. This is, again, the Beantown Classic semifinal. The Minnesota Ice Cougars are in black. Oh, I actually have it backwards. I thought we were supposed to be the away team. Cougars are in black. They are the guest team for this contest. They will be moving left to right. The Coyotes are in white and will be moving right to left as the home team. Playoff format for today. Game is 1 30-minute period. If it is tied at the end of 30 minutes, they have a 3-minute 3-on-3. If it is tied at the end of that, they have a continuing 2-on-2 for, they say to put 20 minutes on the board, but it's supposed to be 2-on-2 until somebody scores. Teams getting their warm-ups in. About halfway through the warm-up period now. That is going to do it for the warm-ups. Teams will collect the pucks, get their last-minute pep talks, last-minute coaching, and then we will get this game started. If you're just joining, the Minnesota Ice Cougars are in black and will be moving left to right, and the Coyotes are in white and will be moving right to left. Both teams in their final huddles in front of the bench. Cougars breaking their huddle first, getting their starting lineup out to open this game. Coyotes still at their bench. Coyotes now breaking their huddle. Teams getting set for the opening faceoff. Coyotes win the opening draw, push back into the pile. Cougars step away with the puck. Moving into the Coyote zone. Shot from distance is going to go off the pipe and bounce to the near side. Benfield will collect in the corner. She gets rubbed off the play. Puck in her skates. Collected now by number 25. Moving up the middle of the zone. She gets pressured on the way out, but skates out of the zone. Puck knocked to the near boards. Shoved forward. Cougars player shoved hard into the boards, but the Cougars will collect the puck. Played up the far side, broken up by number 21. Puck will trickle deep into the Coyote zone. Benfield collects behind the net. Turned to the far side, was overskated. Puck bounces to a Cougar stick on the near boards. Battle in the near corner. Two Cougars players there. Puck pushed up the near boards. Fan on the outlet attempt. Cougars turn to the middle of the zone. Stepping forward, puck comes free and then will be knocked down. This is going to go for an icing on the Coyotes. Exactly 1 minute into the game. Defensive zone draw will be to Ward's stick side. Puck left on the dot. Tipped forward. Shot is going to be blocked aside by Ward. Play in the far corner. LaPierre holds player up there. Pushing and shoving. Puck pushed into the corner and it bounces to LaPierre. She shovels it ahead. That is tipped forward but held in at the point. That bounced off of a helmet and to neutral. Poke forward. Number 10 couldn't hold on to it. Cougars will step back into the Coyote zone. Stepping to the near side. Coyote shot is going to be smothered by Ward, who hangs on. Defensive zone draw will be to Ward's glove side. Draw knocked into the referee. Now played back to the point by the Cougars. Stepping to the top of the near circle. Puck comes free. Knocked towards the blue line. Held in by the Cougars. Dump. Feed is into the far corner. Bowman sends it behind the net. That's intercepted. Cleared out of danger by the Coyotes, who move up the middle of the ice. Coyotes race forward. Get pickpocketed coming over the blue line. They go back to collect. Dump the puck deep into the Ice Cougar zone. Benfield charges up the near side. She holds the puck deep. Cougars will try the far side. Pass up the far side. Bowman steps forward. Played away from her. Puck will be sent out to neutral. Coyotes will collect just inside their own zone. Lobbed forward. Benfield can't hold on to it. Puck gets played out to the middle. That goes through Kyle and to the far side where the Cougars collect. Kicked to the near side. Cougars still in their own zone. Pass up the middle. Moving into the Coyote zone. Wide to the near side. Cutting to the middle. Shot is going to miss wide to the near pipe. Play kept behind the goal by the Coyotes. Now pushed up the far side. That is shot off a skate and down. Cougars will collect in their own end. Played up the near side. Turn to the middle. Cougars step into the Coyote zone. Shot from distance is partially blocked. Goes into the far corner. Played up the far boards. Tip to center. That goes straight to a Cougar stick. Turnaround shot goes off of a skate and into the far corner. Bashed up the far boards. Played to the middle. That is Kyle moving up 1-on-2 into the zone. She gets rubbed off the play. Cougars will collect in their own end. Cougars turn to the middle of the ice. Poked away by Kyle. Puck trickles into the Cougar zone in the far corner. Cougars play the puck up the near boards. That took a bad bounce. Collected by LaPierre. She can't get a shot away. Puck pushed through Kyle to the near side. Cougars will now skate out of the zone. Cougars move towards the middle. Puck gets poked away. Kyle pushes it out of the zone to LaPierre. LaPierre collects off the far side. Dumps it ahead. And that is going to go for an icing. Defensive zone draw for the Coyotes will be to Ward's stick side. Draw won by the Cougars back to the far point. Dumped up the far boards. Pressured by the Coyotes. That will be played up the far side and out to neutral. Cougars race across to collect. Moving in their own zone. Pass to the near side. Tipped on the way through. That will be dumped through. LaPierre will collect in her own end. She passes it up to the near point, but that's intercepted. Cougars fall down on the play and can't connect in the middle. Played up to the blue line, held in, dumped into the slot, tipped on net, and Ward will freeze the play. Defensive zone draw for the Coyotes, one back by the Cougars. Puck bounced in the air, whacked at, played forward by a hand, turned to the outside. Coyotes lob it into the bench, and that drills Kyle on the bench, and we will get a whistle. Defensive zone draw will again be towards stick side. Draw one back by the Cougars. Shot from the circle, blocked by Ward. Play sent up the far side, bouncing puck, controlled by the Cougars. Now knocked out. It's a foot race for it. The Cougars are going to win it, turning to the outside away from pressure. Play up the middle of the zone, broken up by the Coyotes. Cody still with the puck. She weaves her way through, steps into the Cougar zone. Shot is going to be gloved by the goalie, who hangs on. Offensive zone draw for the Coyotes. This will be to the Cougars goalie's glove side. One by the Coyotes to the middle, dropped to the high slot. Zeeland plays it to the far boards. That's out of reach for 57. Puck will be collected by the Cougars. Played up the middle of the zone, broken up coming through. Zeeland gets the puck free. It will be bounced into the far corner in the Coyote zone. Cougars center, dropped to the high slot. Collected there. Shot is going to be blocked by Ward. Follow-up sent behind the goal. Play still behind the goal, moving to the near side. Dropped back to the goal line, and the Coyotes will step forward and steal. Pushed up the middle. This is going to go all the way down for an icing. Defensive draw to Ward's glove side. One to the outside by the Cougars. Battle on the boards. Still there, to a side. Cougars step away with puck towards the middle. Shot is kicked aside by Ward. Play up the near side. Outlet pass blocked. Benfield turns around and rattles it off the glass this time. This will bounce down into the Cougars' end. Cougars back to collect. Pressured by Kyle. Cougars move to the far side. Pass the puck up to neutral. Pass to the center, broken up by the Coyotes coming over the blue line. Puck gets left behind, however. Bowman back to collect in the far circle. She will retreat behind her own goal and move to the near side. Tapped forward and out. That's not going to reach Kyle. The Cougars will collect in neutral and play back into their own end. Turning up the near side of the ice, Cougars cut away from the pressure, move into the Coyote zone, drop the puck to the point. Pressure comes in the middle, broken up by the Coyotes, and now moving out of the zone. Played forward. Cougars break the play up in neutral. Kyle shoulders the player off the puck, but she will retrieve and step into the Coyote zone on the far side. Stepping to the circle, play broken up, drifting towards the net. Puck will drift all the way to the inboards. Benfield pressuring in the far corner. And she will win the battle. Sent up. That was bounced off of the Cougars player and out. No icing on the play. Cougars all the way into their own zone to collect. Shot up the near side. Tipped away from the boards. Knocked forward by the Coyotes. Played into the Cougars zone, but no other Coyotes were chasing. Cougars turn it back out to neutral. Played up the near side. That's going to miss everybody, and icing got waved off. Coyotes collect deep in their own zone, and number 18 blows a tire. Puck drifts into the near corner. LaPierre back to pressure. To his side, LaPierre steps in and steals the puck out of the pile. She pushes the puck out the far side. Stick lift allows the puck to go out. No icing on the play. This won't make it. Cougars back in their own zone. Pressured by number 10, coming around their net, moving to the front. Stepping away from pressure, moving to the far side of the ice. Cougars move into the Coyote zone in the middle of the zone. Poked away by Zeeland. Puck will drift into the corner. Cougars recollect. Centering feet comes into the circle. And that is shot over Ward's shoulder and in. 1-0 now to the Cougars. .22-19 left. Cougars win the draw back towards the near side, played off the near boards, broken up by Bowman coming over the line. She shoves the player down. Zeeland will collect and send the puck around to the far side. Collected by Jones. She gets shoved down on the play. Puck just to the blue line, played into the zone by the Cougars, preventing an offside call. Played out on the near side. Cougars pass it across. That is tipped away. Collected by Jones. She overskates the puck. Cougars will recollect, moving into the Coyote zone. Stepping past Zeeland. Cougars center. That is off the pipe. Does not go. Puck winds up behind the net. Battle in the near corner. Sent back to the point. Held in at the blue line. Shot from distance. Tipped wide of the goal. Chased down by Zeeland. Puck bashed up towards the blue line, but held in. Stepping past Jones. Jones hauls the player down. No tripping call there. Battle at the point. And tipped forward, but not out. Second effort gets the puck over the line. 37 now races forward with it. She tries to dump the puck forward and accidentally hits the Cougars player on the end of the bench there. Draw one back by the Coyotes. Dropped back. Cougars will steal. Coyotes get back on the puck in their own zone. Played towards the middle. Benfield plays the puck up the near side. Turning up the near side. That will be tipped forward and down. She had made center, so no icing. Play behind the Cougars net. Turning to the front. Benfield tries to push it forward. That's going to miss wide to the near side. Play comes to the point, tipped forward and out, and now it's a foot race. Cougars charge in, moving in one-on-one shot, swallowed by Ward, who does not give up a rebound. .43 remaining. Cougars step forward, shot blocked by Ward. Puck sent into the far corner. Played up the far side. That's tipped away from the Coyotes player and held in the zone by the Cougars. Cougars turn to the near circle. Pushed to the outside. Dropped up the near boards. Battle in the corner. Bouncing puck sent into the corner. Cougars step forward to get to it first. Whacked at, and now the Coyotes step away with it. That is bounced up and out of the zone. Charging forward. 28's going to get there first. She gets her pocket picked from the back check. Gets back to it, knocks the puck deep, and then she will go for a change. Cougars will collect deep in their own zone. Stepping away from the forecheck. Cougars move up the middle of the ice. Now moving to the far side into the Coyote zone. Played wide. Trying to get around the defense. Puck goes to the backboards. Left behind the net. Picked up by the Cougars. Centering feed. Connects in front. Shot. Is not in initially, but then knocked through. And the Cougars score their second of the game. Just over 10 minutes in, Cougars up by 2. Draw controlled back by the Cougars. Turning back up the middle of the ice. Cougars step into the Coyote zone. Moving to the near side, stepping around Benfield. Moving in, shot is gloved by Ward, who hangs on to it. Defensive zone draw to Ward's glove side. One back by the Cougars to the point. Walking the line, that blast is over the crossbar. Floated up, held in the zone by the Cougars. Play at the top of the far circle, dumped to the point. Pass to the near side, collected in the circle, poked away. Coyotes can't get to it. That shot is off of the leg of the Cougars player. Puck at the top of the circle in Benfield's skates. And now recollected by the Cougars. Shouldered down. Play on the far boards. Tipped up. And we're going to get a whistle. Cougars had a player down. And that was the whistle. There was just a stoppage of play, no penalties there. Draw will be on the dot in front of the Coyotes bench. Controlled back by the Coyotes. Played to the outside. That's stepped on by the Coyotes player. It comes to the middle. Shot blocked over the goal. Pushed into the circle where the Coyotes will collect. Moving up the near side. Coyotes race forward. Dump the puck in. 18 will go to Chase. That is Maldonado. She gets beat. Puck sent to the far side. Cougars play it up the middle away from pressure. Tipped ahead. That was off of Kyle's stick. It will go all the way down, but no icing on the play. Coyotes collect. Moving down the far side of the ice. Broken up by the Cougars. Bounced to a Cougar stick in the circle. Centering feed can't go. Play on the inboards. Pass to the front. Shot doesn't make it through, and this will be dumped down. Not enough for icing. Cougars back into their own end to collect. Passed up the near side. That is broken up in the middle. Bounces to a Cougar stick at center. And the Cougars step into the Coyote zone. Overskated. Puck will drift free to the near boards. Cougars knock the puck deep. Collected in the corner. Centering feed blocked. Bounced to the blue line but held in. Cougars turn to the circle. Drop the puck into the corner. Centering feed. Bounced off a stick and to the far boards. This will be dumped down the ice. And they're going to call that one icing. Defensive zone draw will be towards stick side. Won by the Coyotes. Centering feed goes to a Cougar stick. Bounce to the blue line. Shot is going to miss wide to the near side. Bowman breaks play up. Puck pulled past her into the far corner. Cougars turn to the outside at the far circle. Battling in the corner. Zeeland pokes. Puck sent slightly behind the forward end. Poked away. LaPierre sends it to the boards. Coyotes get a stick on it. Push it to the point. Held in by the Cougars. Bouncing puck recollected. Pushed forward in the slot. This will drift into the near corner. Played up the near boards. Battle on the near boards. Zeeland winds up with it. She plays it back into the bodies. It will come to the point. Held in. Shot. Blocked by Ward. Puck bounces to the near side. Follow-up sent in. Ward got a hold of it. And then it is chipped past her and in. It's now 3-0 to the Cougars. Coyotes are going to change goaltenders here. Heller is coming in, Ward coming out. Cougars win the draw back. Play the puck to the far side. Hammered down, and the Coyotes are going to go for a rough. Cougars to go on the power play here. 16:55 left in the game. Cougars win the draw. Step to the outside, drop the puck to the point. Pass to the near side. Return to the far side. Shot from distance. Glove down by Heller. Puck bounces into the slot. Turned up the near side. Players run into the boards. Benfield steps forward, pokes the puck away. It's shoveled ahead, but held in the zone. Stepping to the slot, pass to the near point. Shot from distance, blocked in front by a leg. It will bounce into the near corner. Pushed to the side of the net, played in front, and Heller dives out and gets in the way of that. Puck kicked to the far side. Puck sent up the far boards. Cougars collect at the top of the circle. Shot and misses the net to the far side and rattles all the way around to the half boards on the near side. Battle on the near boards. Cougars are going to step away with it. Pass to the far point. Moving forward, shot. Blocked by Heller in front and then sent wide on the far side. Follow-up sent in. Heller got a hold of that one. Puck dropped to the near point. Stepping in, shot. Kicked aside by Heller. It winds up under the bodies. Follow-up blocked by Heller. And the puck goes behind the net. Benfield collects in the corner. She turns and lobs the puck down. And this is going to go all the way down. 34 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Cougars. Cougars collect, skate out of the zone, moving to the Coyotes end on the far side. Pressured by 37. Puck winds up in the corner. Battling there. Puck comes free. Cougars will collect in the corner, move to the outside. Drop the puck to the point. Walk the blue line, now pass to the near side. Shot from distance off of a leg. Bounced to the near boards and collected. And now chipped up and off the glass all the way down. Cougars collect in their own end. Pass up the near side. That's going to do it for the penalty. Puck left and center, dumped ahead. That will be slowed down at the blue line. Moved in by the Cougars on the far side. Moving behind the goal line. Drop pass goes to the circle. Shot is over Sam and into the net. It is now a 4-goal game. .39 remaining. Draw controlled back by the Cougars, bounced forward by the Coyotes. That goes through 27 to Benfield. Benfield collects, shoots the puck out the far side. That is tipped forward. Foot race for it, 25. Can't quite get there in time. Cougars regain control in their own zone. Played up the far side, blocked. That goes to Bowman. Bowman's shot is swallowed by the goalie and then dropped. Play on the near side. Turned up and out of the zone. This will come all the way down. Bowman back to collect. Bowman passes the puck to the middle. That is tipped forward, but it goes to the Cougars. Cougars step back into the Coyote zone. Puck poked away to the far side. Bowman gets in the way of the centering feed. That is tipped by the defense and goes just wide of the near pipe. Benfield gets to it first. She has 2 Cougar players on her. The Cougars win the battle, pass the puck up the near boards. Pushed back into the corner. Played out the near side. And the Cougars step forward but can't hold the zone. Puck trickles out to neutral. Pressured on the near boards. Played forward. Puck bounced away. And the Cougars step in all alone. Moving to the middle. Shot. Gloved by Heller, but she drops it and it gets kicked to the outside. Played up the far boards. That will be shot into the Coyotes bench. And the draw will wind up on Heller's glove side. Draw one back by the Cougars. Shot towards the middle, shoved on net. And it is under Heller who freezes the play. Draw to Heller's glove side. Won by the Cougars back to the far point. Stepping forward, dumped up the far boards. Holding at the side of the circle, now played below the goal line. Shot from a tight angle, blocked by Heller, and the puck will be cleared out of danger. Played back behind the net. Pressured there by number 18, turning to the far side, stepping forward. Shot blocked by Heller, who dives on top of it. Just under 13 minutes remaining. Draw again to Heller's glove side. Draw controlled by the Coyotes. Shot goes in off the draw, winds up behind the net. Play to the near circle. Cougars turn with it into the slot. Shot skied over the goal. Bowman gets to it behind the net, rattles the puck up the far side. Cougars control there, play the puck past the pressure. Zeeland forward to pressure in the corner. She sends the puck towards the back of the net, but it is blocked to the front on the far side. Zeeland gets a hold of it, shovels it to the point, held in by the Cougars. Centering feed doesn't quite connect. Follow-up effort blocked by Bowman, and the puck will trickle into the near corner. Cougars get there first, turn to the outside, play the puck into the circle. Stepping towards the middle. Shot blocked by Heller. That will go into the corner. Centering feed comes in front. Heller doesn't get to that one, but it goes wide of the far pipe. Zeeland holds there, plays it through one forward, but not past the second. Cougars turn to the middle, step in. And that is lofted over Heller's glove. And the Coyotes are going to call a timeout, down by 5 with 11:55 remaining. Referee just blew the whistle to end the timeout. Teams coming out to continue this game. 11:55 remaining. Coyotes down by 5 in a very deep hole. Draw controlled by the Coyotes initially, poked away. Cougars get a stick on it first, play it into the zone. Benfield passes the puck to the far side. Kicked out of the zone. Coyotes are going to not get to it in time, but the pass is blocked. It will bounce into the Cougars end. Cougars turn away from pressure and pass the puck to the near side. Cougars race up the near side into the zone. Step past the defense, move in, shot. And that is blasted over Heller's blocker and in. Draw controlled by the Cougars. Bouncing puck, picked back up at center, played back into the Coyote zone on the near side. Floated up the near boards. Stolen, puck bounces to the middle. Shot is again over Heller's blocker and in. It is now a 7-goal game with 11:08 remaining. Clock is now running. Cougars control the draw. Pass up the far side. That is behind the forward. She has to turn around and collect. And she shoots the puck into the netting. Draw will be on the dot in front of the Coyotes bench. One back by the Cougars. Played to the near side. Knocked ahead. Pushed into the Coyote zone. Step to the middle. Puck pushed to the far side. Centering feed doesn't go. Bounces back into the far corner. Cougars control there. Turn back to the corner. Player falling down. Puck comes to a Coyote stick. Coyotes will collect. Outlet pass blocked. Second effort gets the puck out to center. Played forward. 10 has a player all over. She shoulders her way through and then loses the puck coming over the blue line. Cougars pass the puck up the near side. That's slightly ahead of the forward. Racing back. Bowman breaks things up and then takes the player down. No call from the refs on that. amazingly enough. Played into the corner. Centering feed is going to bounce through everybody and come out of the zone on the near side. Picked up by the Cougars. That lead pass is blocked. Turn now back out of the zone. Cougars control out their blue line and move to the far side of the ice. Stepping into the Coyote zone. Cougars drop the puck. Collected at the point. Shoveled forward. Tipped ahead. Blocked away by Bowman into the far circle. Cougars shove the puck deep into the corner. Centering feed comes through everybody and will be collected by the Coyotes. Coyotes turn up the near side. Race forward. Tip the puck through the defender and into the zone. Holding on the boards. Coyotes can't hold on to the puck. It will trickle over the blue line and out. Drop back. Coyotes will try the far side. Intercepted in the middle. Cougars step into the zone. Puck gets left behind. Knocked away by Cody and now dumped into the corner by the Cougars offense. Picked up behind the net by the Coyotes. Coyotes hold behind the blue line, or behind the goal line. Pass to the far side. Fan on the outlet attempt. Cougars hold the zone. It bounces to a Coyote stick. That is shot into the body. Battle on the boards. To a side, puck shoved out to neutral. 8:21 remaining. Cougars control at their blue line. Pass to the near side. Step into the zone. Push puck towards the middle. Played back to the outside. Held at the point. Shot from distance. Blocked by a stick. Follow-up goes over the goal into the far corner. Cougars get to it first there. Played in the corner. Shot off the glass ahead, but not out. Cougars hold the zone. Follow-up will be shoved out to neutral, and the Cougars will collect at their blue line. Cougars play the puck forward on the near side. Step into the zone. Move across the crease to the far circle. Turning. Fan on the centering feed. Follow-up goes. Second effort is shot wide of the net. Zeeland will clear the puck out on the far point. Cougars defense collects in neutral. Turns up the ice to the near side. Steps into the Coyote zone. Dump the puck hard around. Zeeland will collect in the corner. She shovels the puck ahead. 10 gets a hold of it. Played forward but not out. Bouncing puck drifts over the line. Cougars regain control, tag up, and move in on the near side. Bowman collects off the inboards, overskates the puck. Turns around to get it. She gets knocked off the play. And the Cougars will control at the top of the circle. Shot from distance goes wide of the near pipe. Tipped off the boards. Bounces to a Coyote stick initially. And now played out of the zone. Charging forward. It's a 2-on-1 developing. 10 races into the Cougar zone. Shot through the legs, blocked by the goalie to the near corner. Battle in the corner, played up the near side. Cougars get to it first, but mishandle it. Played to the point, held in by the Coyotes. Pushed back into the bodies. Battle on the boards to a side. LaPierre pokes it out, but it goes to a Cougar stick. Cougars play it up the far side of the ice and move into the Coyote zone. Broken up, coming over the blue line. Coyotes get it back, but the outlet pass is blocked. It will bounce through the blue line, moving to the front. Shot goes under Heller, and it is now an 8-goal game with 6:18 remaining. Coyotes have to get players out. 5:55 remaining now. Cougars control the draw. Stepping forward into the Coyote zone. Moving wide to the near side. Puck will drift to the inboard. Centering feed blocked. Stays behind the net. Rattled to the far side. Collected there. Held in the corner. Pushed up the far boards. Only Cougar players there. Played into the corner. Coyotes trying to get the puck out of the zone. Cougars control in the corner. Tight angle shot. Really more of a centering feed. Bounces all the way to the near boards. Played up the near side. Cougars jump on it there. Step to the bottom of the circle. Tight angle shot. Goes through the blue paint and bounces to the far boards. Stolen on the far side. Cougars step to the top of the circle. Play broken up there. Recollected by the Cougars. Stepping forward. Shot and gloved by Heller, who hangs on. .4:53 remaining and counting. Draw one back into the corner. Coyotes shove the puck ahead, held in at the blue line, now poked over the line, tipped forward, and it's 1-on-1 into the zone. 2-on-1 developing. Played to the near side, trying to get around the defense. Puck winds up in the corner. 2 white jerseys, 3 black jerseys. Puck still in the corner. Cougars now step away with it. Cougars play the puck to the far side out of the zone. Moving forward. Holding out the circle. Centering feed is going to go into the near corner. Cougars drop the puck to the point. Walk the blue line. Shot from distance. Off a body. Does not make it to the net. Played to the far side. Pushed up and out. And icing waved off. 4 minutes remaining. Cougars pass the puck up the near side. Centering feed is blocked. Now played into the Coyote zone. Moving to the near circle. Shoveled on net. And Heller swallows that one without giving up a rebound. Draw to Heller's stick side. One to the outside by the Cougars. Shot blocked by a skate and then bounced out of the zone. Cougars collect at center. Played forward. Broken up by the Coyotes. Coyotes bounce it off the boards forward, but it goes to a Cougar stick. They step into the Coyote zone in the middle of the ice. Shot is off the pipe and in. Three minutes remaining. Draw one back by the Coyotes. Lead pass blocked by a skate. Puck sent to the near boards. Cougars dump it ahead. Turned forward by the Coyotes. Tipped ahead by Benfield. She loses the puck. It's still in the zone and will be knocked to the inboards where the Cougars will collect. Cougars try to step up on the far side. Puck poked away. Recollected behind the net. Pass to the near side. Centered, and now the Cougars will skate out of the zone on the far side. Puck over skated. Winds up on a Cougar stick anyway. Broken up by Zeeland. Played forward. Benfield can't get in the way. Follow-up shot blocked by Bowman into the near corner. Played up the near boards. Knocked away by Benfield. She can't get it out of the zone. Cougars turn out of the blue line. Shot from distance. Kicked aside by Heller, and Zeeland will collect. Zeeland plays it up the far side. That is tipped through. Racing ahead. 37 moves in. Collects. And shoots just wide of the far pipe. Play moving up the far side. Cougars step into the Coyote zone. Try to step to the middle. Puck gets shoved into the corner. Overskated. Now dumped ahead by 18. Turn to the circle. Shot is going to go wide of the pipe and be collected by the Cougars on the near side. Turning to the top of the circle. Moving across the slot. Stepping forward. Shot goes over the goal. Bounces into the near corner. 27 for the Coyotes gets there first, but it is held in by the Cougars at the point. Played back to the point, again held in by the Cougars. Stepping into the circle, centering feet comes to the slot. Shot blocked by Heller. It's loose. And cleared to the high slot. Still in the zone. Second effort gets the puck out. Charging ahead one-on-one into the Cougar zone. Being chased down from behind. 21 gets the puck to the outside. Holds and dumps the puck deep. 57 seconds remaining. Cougars collect behind their own net. Pressured by LaPierre. LaPierre wins the battle, plays the puck up the near side. Pass to the middle, broken up, winds up on a Cougar stick with 45 seconds remaining. Pass to the center, that is tipped into the Coyote zone where Zeeland will chase it down off the inboards. Zeeland moves to the middle, plays the puck to the near side, tipped just out of the zone, and now shoveled back to neutral. Cougars dump the puck in. This will be chased down by the Coyotes, passed up the far side, tipped through the forward, and now racing out. Pass to the near side. That's too far to reach for the Coyotes. Cougars turn back to the Coyotes end. Pass to the center connects. Shot is going to go high and wide to the far side. Dump back behind the goal. That is going to bounce out to the circle. Collected by the Cougars. Turnaround. And the shot doesn't go. Follow-up. Pushed on net. Heller had to block that one. And that is going to do it. Coyotes run ends with a 9-0 loss to the Minnesota Ice Cougars, who have been the top team for the entire tournament. We'll get the handshakes line. That is going to do it for this tournament. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And that's going to do it for the broadcasts. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you the next time.